Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So today we will finally be getting our planter that we've been talking about. It's not in the sales, unfortunately. It is back here. I'll get the solid fertilizer tank, we don't gotta worry about it then. The extensions, I can do that later if we do decide to get a second one at any time. I'm not sure if we will, but... So that'll be at the shop. Where's to go and grab? I was like, where's the tractor? So I think today we will be doing a lot of planting. We're kind of need to really, to put it lightly. Gotta play catch up, basically. We got a lot of harvest back to back to back, and again, these two fields down here are probably ready next month or a month after. So we'll have more harvest pretty soon. So we won't have as much time as soon as we get to that. We don't need to spray them yet just because they have a couple more months until they need to be sprayed, you know, before they're ready. I'll basically probably spray everything next video and then we'll just be done with that. And then I'm thinking we'll be close enough where we'll finally be able to get to mow the grass. We've been needing to for a while. Basically, what I've been saying we've needed to for the last 5 videos, and it just hasn't happened. You know, when you're busy, you're busy. That's how it is at the end of the day. Ooh, that looks pretty big. It's technically a little bit... It's smaller than our 2. You know what I just remembered? I actually do have a hydrant, so I should actually be able to wash our stuff. It is over here. Also, I think we're gonna have to look into sales a little bit for a new tanker, because I always keep this full of water and we don't have one for milk. So, turn this off. Pretty sure. Hey, it's going away. It's getting clean. Oh, we got a nice clean tractor now. For now. Oh, I thought the case was over there. The case needs it pretty badly. I mean, most of our stuff needs it, but... So I guess we'll put corn here. Since I've already, started. I was going to put sunflowers, but... Not much I can do now. It is a struggle uphill. It drops about 1 mile an hour. So from 9 to about 8, if that. It's not too bad then. I think if we got a second one, it wouldn't. I think that would be way too much, though. I mean, technically, horsepower-wise, it'd be like 350 horsepower. If we had a tractor with 300, it might be close enough. This one, it would be, that would be massive. That would be an absolutely massive planter. Much larger than what our dual setup for cedars are. And look, our dual setup for cedars is about 10.4-ish. It's probably closer to like 9.8. It's a little bit under. Okay, if we had a dual setup on this, it'd be 15. with the tandem bracket. So it would be pretty big. And really, if you look at planters that are close to 15, we even have any that are 15 horsepower or 15 for width. I mean, you got 17, it's 340. So, but yeah, I would kind of guesstimate that we probably don't have quite enough for it. God, a lot of fertilizer down. One of the big reasons why I wanted this one over it's cheaper one, it's only like 10 grand, is the fact that I can just do it both at the same time. And I do have that ability to tandem together. I don't know if we'll ever get to that point, because that's a lot of tractor to get there. It's not cheap to get 350 horsepower. Now that I've said it, I need to look. I guess 200,000 would get us this. So I guess I would pull it. 250,000 would get us this. That would probably be the better bet than this even. Just because it's a lot faster and, maneuverable. Oh, this would be absolutely great. So yeah, we could. It would be a while till we'd get there. We can get a front loader on it if we wanted. So we could. It would just be a while. I don't even think that class tractor that was in the sale a couple months ago, I don't think that was even enough to pull a tandem of it. I think if it was enough to pull a tandem, I would have probably went after it. I might be mistaken too, though. It's been a while since I recorded that. That was probably what, three videos ago now that since I've recorded it. So it's been a little while. Well, I'll go ahead and time-lapse this rest of this field, which isn't much left. Then we'll put some sunflowers into that, well, the field that we can see from here. Welcome back, everyone. It's got a little bit right there left. Then we can say our corn and sunflowers are in the ground. So we will have to make sure we don't spend too much money, because that would kind of affect... I just realized that I really don't have a spot for this. Does it fit in here? That'd be a pretty tight fit. Yeah, I don't think that'll really fit. We definitely could probably use a little bit more storage. But I also don't want to get too much storage at the same time. There There we go. Now, I did see there was a high demand, so I'll just glance to see if there's anything of ours possibly there. Looks like it's canola oil, so we definitely do not have any of that, so we got everything planted. I'm not sure what the growth length on those are, so kind of just gotta hope for the best, I guess, to hope it doesn't line up too well with other things. That would be well, my luck, I guess. Well, actually, I'm gonna mow. It doesn't take too long. I need to put this somewhere. Hopefully it doesn't fall into the pond. But and then we can finish the day off with planting that last big field. And actually, I've been meaning to do something, actually. I was going to move that beehive. I don't think you can move them. So what I'm going to do... There's no sales. I had that in Edgewater, too, and it had to go to the next month until you got sales. Well, as far as I know, you can't just move them. You can only sell it. So that was $231. Remember that. I'm probably not going to. So we buy another one. Purpose of this one is to put down here. Can I put it over here? Like by the rocks or something? That should get most of this field and maybe some of this. I'm not quite sure how big of a radius it has. But that should get a lot of that. And now what I will do is remove the $231 we got from that. But now it should be basically like we moved it. Because you can move them, so at least in real life. And in Farming Sim, as far as I know, you can't. I'm not sure if this will go to hay or what. So I haven't really decided that. We got a good amount of hay, though. And the cows are doing pretty good on food. Fairly good. 22,000 liters. There's not a lot there for them right now in there. So yeah, I might I'll have to decide that one in the future. Well, you got, looks like 2 stacks. 2 stacks of yeah, we got a lot there. Same time, silage is kind of going down. So if silage is going down, I might just put it in the hay, maybe? Granted, we do need silage for mixed ration. Yeah, I think I might just put it to silage. We'll need it for total mix. We'll have a bunch of bales then stocked up. That was my plan, as I want bales stocked up. Once we get a decent amount, then we'll think about like selling silage or something. We got a bunch of grass bales still for the sheep, so I think that might be what we'll end up doing. Not sure where we're gonna put the grass bales eventually. Eventually we just won't have any room there, because we do need to buy silage there. That'd probably be where the silage would go. I think they're basically perfect on food still. Yeah, because we got a bunch of bales in there already. I think these are high coming up, actually. Pretty soon they are. May. Looks like. I don't know if there's better timing than that. As soon as I say it, it's gonna be high pretty soon. Great demand. I don't know if you can plan it any better. Well, this field doesn't yield that well because the soil's not great, so it really is a perfect field just to have grass in it for this. Honestly, I should move that big one over out there. Most of our fields are out there. Has a wider radius, so it probably might get all of them, honestly, if you put it in the right spot. I need to replant that there. I remember I messed that up. Well, dang, this is going fairly decent, fairly smooth outside of me missing there. Missing that little strip, but outside of that, not too bad. Yeah, we might look to move some of these beehive. Move with quotations. Move them. That big one, maybe we could put it out there. That has a bigger radius, so. Then we have that one down in that corner down there. And actually, probably should put sunflowers in that field. That would have been much closer to that beehive. We probably would have got a yield bonus. So yeah, I might move that big one out there maybe, and I think that might cover most of the fields. Not quite sure how big of a radius that big one has compared to the smaller ones. As far as I know, it doesn't say when you buy them. Bees. Yeah, I don't see anything that says. This is a mod, so maybe the base game say. No, it does not appear so. I'm not sure. I'm really not. Because they're mods, so maybe I'll have to look and look on their mod pages. See if I can find them on there, maybe. Maybe. Never really know. So that certainly would be nice, especially if we find that we like sunflowers and end up doing a lot of them. I'm pretty sure they're a higher yield type crop because they're not like a super high selling one. That usually means it makes a lot of it. Flowers, here we go. Actually, no. Pretty good. Almost 1,500. Corn is about 800, I guess. So maybe it's the corn that will make a lot. The corn's 800. That means on easier it would be like 1,200. I mean, sunflowers would be closer to what like soybeans are probably. I would think something like that. Based off of prices. But the reason I'm doing smaller fields just so we can see how well it really does do. How much it. If we get a lot at a time, do I want to put corn in that big field? I mean, if we want to fill our silos up, maybe. Or if I can time it out right, get the max price right when it is ready. I'll get this put away. We don't got much for maple syrup there, but we'll still sell it. The price usually continues to go up even after it's high. it is. Yeah, it's still going up, so. So we'll just sell that probably right at the end of the video. Good stopping point, I'd say. I didn't even think about putting that lettuce in there yet. Didn't even think about that. Now I think there should be enough here, hopefully. I'm probably going to put canola into this, maybe. Might be a little low on fertilizer, if anything. Because canola would be good for this. It's right next to a beehive. Oh, dang it, I forgot. Forgot to lower that one. We don't go and check, make sure it's all soybean, or not soybean, canola. That'll easily be right next to the beehive, so should easily be able to get that done. So I think the 2 fields ready next month will be oats and sorghum. And I'm pretty sure both of them will get to sit in the silo for a little while. Because sorghum, I think, is like January, December, because we just sold it. And oats are the same way. We'll get straw from the oats, but other than that. Kind of curious what a one of those feeding robot cow barns cost. Maybe that will what we'll do. We're gonna become so rich, we'll just be able to afford that. My assumption is it's probably a lot, though. There might be mod ones too, of course, but I gotta check now. As soon as it's on my mind, you just gotta go and check. Auto feeding robot. With feeding robot, 722,000. And it appears that is the only one. So we'd have to make a lot of money to get to that. I was expecting 500,000. And it's the only one there, and it only holds 80 actually. Kind of disappointing. I kind of expected it to be a little bit higher amount for it. Of course, there's mods, and I'm sure I might have some downloaded already too that have it. I don't know. There's always some that I don't activate at all times. Just download it because I'm like, oh, hey, this looks cool, and then it just stays there for the rest of its life. So I just forget about it. So, well, I think I'll go ahead and time-lapse this here. The little bit left, and then at the end, to end things up, we'll get to sell that maple syrup. See how much that'll end up being. Which, yeah, I think we'll just, in the future, I think we're just gotta hold off and not just wait for great demand for maple syrup. It's so often, it's... Welcome back, everyone. So we're just about done here. Hopefully you get it in one shot. Nope. Hoping. Sometimes hoping is only that, though. Hope. But regardless, it's just a little bit left. Oh, I should have just left that one down. I wouldn't have to go back, but... Next video we'll be able to do the track down there. We'll be able to get that one all situated. This one might end up being wide. Need to be wider. I guess I could have brought that in a little bit more. It's such a wide planter or cedar. We'll grab the trailer. Get all the maple syrup picked up. I think honey is high next month, so I'll finally be able to... Oh, it's the other side. Finally be able to clean all that up. I think we got quite a bit of honey right now. Honey, honey, honey. Oh, I'm already on it. Yeah, be like 11,000. It's probably... What does it say in here? It says March here as well. Oh. I'll go off of that one. Sometimes that other one can be a little wrong, so... I did realize I got to activate 2 mods, though. Because I have one for dirt particles, buying like tires and stuff. And then there should be one basically to show what's on. It's on something. So, for example, once this is all strapped down, there's not much here, so I'm just gonna throw it up here. Make things a little bit faster. That's really the only reason I do it. So, for example, where it shows the maple syrup and how many liters are there, it would it would just show maple syrup. It'll actually show the name. I have that on Edgewater activated. I just forgot to activate it for this one. I figured it might help if you have newer people newer to the game that, you know, don't know what the symbols mean, and you got modded stuff like maple syrup. Might be nice. Obviously, I know, you know, the veterans and all that would probably know it by heart, but there's a lot of different people who play the game. Sometimes their first time interacting with Farming Sim is watching a YouTube video, so it's really not obtrusive in any way, so. I know I saw it on Mod Hub and I was like, yeah, I think that might be nice. For, you know, got a lot of different people who watch the videos at the end of the day. Now, how much is a tanker? I'm just going to take a gander at that. There's some in miscellaneous. These are just water. So with the dolly, it's 14,000. This one have milk? It does. The classic. The one that took us so long. We had it for so long. The other ones aren't animals, I'm pretty sure. There's water. This one is milk. 8,000 liters for 25K. Yeah, I don't know if you can just... I don't know if you can beat the price of these. So, right now we're hold off, but I think if we got one, we'd paint it white for milk. Right now it's blue. Blue for water. Kind of makes sense. Then we can have them separate, because this is always full with water. Yeah, it's full right now. I don't know if I can really just dump it somewhere. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video.